Hello! How's it going, people? YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I don't usually do. There's a couple YouTube channels that I do watch. I think Nathan Tate, I believe, is the guy's name. He actually did one on Le Mans. He usually does in, I think it's one of the Italian tracks, Sardena or somewhere it's called. Um, I usually do mine on the Le Mans track because it's you get 825,000 for winning. Now he did this car here, which is the Giulia GTAM 20. A very good car, but I found the fuel was, I don't know, maybe my setup was slightly different. Um, I don't know. I just felt it was really close on fuel. Um, so as you probably do know, I do a race where basically I do the Le Mans track, and sometimes what I do is I don't know why I went into that other menu system. I usually find a car that you try different cars. Some cars work, some cars don't. Like the Chiron was very non fuel efficient. Um, so I found this car, and I'm trying to think how I came by picking it. I just saw it and went, that could be quite an interesting car to do. So it's Mercedes, and you don't. There's not actually a lot of Mercedes cars out there. I think there's only one in the actual retailer. It's not the retailer. It's the manufacturers. Oh, that words fail me at this moment. But anyway, it's this one here. It's the SLR McLaren '09. I have made it a wide car, and as you can see there, it's 699 pp. It's in the. I think the colour scheme for this car is absolutely amazing. It's the McLaren Mercedes. It's the McLaren F1 car, like circa Alonso, and obviously Hamilton. Beautiful interior. So for this, I usually go 8 on the anti-roll bars. I've not changed any of this. This is all I think standard. Um, I have put 10 off the output adjustment in the ECU and also 10 off the power restrictor. I've put it forward so it's a 50-50 balance, and my balance is 111 to get it into 699.98 pp. I'm not running the supercharger. There is a supercharger with this. I'm not running that. I'm just running normal. Intercooler as well. Again, I'm just racing normal because it does put it over the PP. You could adjust that, but I don't know what that's going to do for fuel. I think this car's really good for fuel, but what I will say is we might have to fuel save. That's the only thing, and it's minor fuel saving. So again, as usual, my race is the Le Mans 24-hour track, and it's this one here, 550,000. I'm just going to actually not upload a video, but I'm going to make it public just while I'm talking here. If I'm going to make two public videos, public, save, and I'm going to do the other one, which is I think the one from yesterday. Although do you know what? I need to wait. I need to get a screen for that. I'm trying to think what car that was I used. I think it was a Huracan. Anyway, so let's get on with this. So I think I did this race just prior, just like 10 minutes ago, and I ended up I needed to pit in the last lap, but the leaders pitted, which was good. But there is a guy, Haywood, who's driving the GT4 Lamborghini. He tends to pit a little bit later, which means that he can only do a one stop, where I think everybody else does a two stop. Um, I took 1.6 fuel, and I actually just came out in front of him. I did make a couple of mistakes. He did go in front, but I absolutely blitzed by him. Um, so I think the plan for this one, I'm actually going to try and fuel save through the entire race. So straight off the bat, we're going to pop it into 6 and we just leave it there. This car is actually incredibly fast in the straights, so I kind of plan to get near the front and then fuel save quite a bit, hopefully, fingers crossed. I still have this cough, but what you can actually do is get ahead. If you can get like 39 to 40 seconds, you can make a pit stop. But I think I'll fuel save. I think that's what I'm going to do. So it's a really good looking car and it looks good in this view as well. So here we go, showtime. Can be a little bit twitchy, you've got to be careful in the exits. It will get a little bit snappy, but it's quite easy to recover, I find. A little bit heavy. Just got to be careful getting into some of the corners. Ooh, like that there. Yep, it's quite easy to correct. Careful with this corner. It's got cold tyres as well, so I'm going to go. Oh. So you can see here we're absolutely straight line speed and this is really quite good. So this is probably where I'm going to do a lot of my fuel saving. I'm probably going to be doing lift and coasting here as well, because we can actually lift and coast there, just cruise into the corner. Yeah, cold tyres were a little bit tardy there. But this car's a really nice view actually. I quite like this view. It's got quite a long nose. Quite a nice car. I think it looks weird. Like now it kind of looks weird. It's very nosy. Let's lift and coast. We can probably sorry. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, we kind of bit of a scrappy first couple of corners we've had, but we're already up to P9. Lift and coast. Need to be easy in the brakes. It's quite a heavy car. You be careful with the throttle as well out of the corner. So my goal here is to get as high up as I can like the first lap of a bit. And that way I can start to like save fuel, because I think we will need to save. If we want to do just a one stopper, we're going to have to lift and coast. You can actually see the speed difference there. But once you get into it, it's quite a nice car to drive. So we're only 7 seconds behind the leader. We could, like the next lap, I think I'm going to start really saving a little bit of fuel. I need to remember to lift and coast. Like here, we can coast into the corner. We've got a fast superior in this corner as well. We can get up the inside here. Now we're almost 6 seconds behind. I need to remember lift and coast. So my aim is to do one stop. I don't want to, as I say, it's a bit of a catch-22. If you go a little bit faster, you get ahead, you can pit for fuel, but depends what the weather does as well. If the weather plays like quite hard on here, if it really rains hard, heavy rain, it can be. So I want to maybe go 80% throttle. Because I think we've got, or even 80-90% throttle. Because I think we've actually got enough power to still catch up. That's maybe 90% throttle there. Yeah, we're catching very slightly. Get to that 90% throttle. Should save us a little bit. Off the coast. That's about 8% throttle there. Again, we're just catching up to the leaders. We're not we're not super pushing it. We don't need to. I do have automatic gears because I'm using the controller. I just prefer. Ooh, we're a little bit deep there. Yeah, let's hold it about that. That's about 85%, maybe, roughly. We're not really losing distance, we're actually keeping up. So if we can do that, we could probably coast. All things are going well here. I'm actually in no real hurry to overtake third place here, to be honest. Just keeping that throttle, just keeping committed to it. If we lose track a little bit, it's not a biggie. Starting to get a little bit dull, so I think the rain is inbound. Still, the sun's still out, but this is on medium level as well. Windscreen wipers are going. Let's have a little peek actually. Yeah, I think we can get another lap out of it. Excuse me. So again, we're keeping that throttle limit, we're not over pushing it. And we're coasting. So we'd probably actually be pitting the next lap potentially. But I think with the fuel we've got, I think we could actually maybe even, I don't know whether we could squeeze another lap out of it. This is where maybe just run and gun. Until we see, I'm going to check the fuel. Yeah, the range 1.5. I'm really going to come off. I don't really want to overtake this guy. I'd rather just nestle behind him. And save as much fuel as we can. So tempted to just full throttle just to catch up to him, but we don't need to. 1.4. Depends what the rain's going to do. It's not really getting critical. I think if we can get to this lap with maybe 0.9, 0.8. The longer we can squeeze out of this, like laps, the better it is. It means like the latter part of the race, if we can actually go another lap, which I don't know, it's kinda, I think the rain's not, I don't think the rain's really going to get too bad. Yeah, I think we could be pretty good. I think we should be able to squeeze another lap out of this. I'm kind of losing a little bit of track on third, but I'm more focused on just saving as much as I can. If we can get another lap out of this, I think it could be good. If the rain might get us though. Yeah, the rain. Yeah, I've went a little bit wide there. That was a bit bad. I just went in the. It's getting a little bit. The tyres are getting a little bit warm. Fuel 1. I tell you, it's. Yep, I think we can do it. I don't mind losing a little bit of time. I don't mind. Yeah, we can really catch up with this part here. We've really got a good line and a good throttle control. And we're really caught up. Now he should pit. I'm going to let him get to the pits. I'm just going to stick to my throttle. It's quite good fuel saving strategy as well. It's good to practice this. You know, if you ever really do need to save fuel. I was a bit slow in that corner. I don't know why I slowed down as much. Right, they're all in the pits. It's not really wet enough. I don't think I'll check the radar on the straight. We're 0.8 fuel, so we're really good. We're going to get an extra lap. The last race I pitted on the lap there before, so I've actually extended an extra lap, which is going to give us, I think, enough fuel for a one-stopper. The more you can get out of this first stint, the better. Doesn't always work with the rain. The rain can be a really tricky. So I'm going to come off the throttle there. I was going full throttle. Ooh, it's a wee bit slidey. I think a combination of tyres. No, the tyres look not too bad. I mean, they're not the worst. Let's see the weather. Yeah, it's going to stop raining soon. So it's a dry race. That blue bit could be nasty. It's coming up. I think we might miss it. But I do think we're gonna oh yeah, baba. We're gonna have to make up time though. That's the only downside. Right, fuel's getting red. We need to be careful here. Ooh, we've kind of. I think we're a little bit overzealous there. Excuse me. We should be okay. We should be okay. I mean, we have extended another lap, so when we top up the tanks, like the second half's going to be a lot easier. We might not have to save as much fuel in the second stint. I'm probably going to have to catch up the leaders though. That's the thing. .2, that's it. Yeah, we're going to have to be careful here. It's kind of compromise between trying to keep ahead, trying to have that little bit of a gap, but not burning as much fuel because we're at 0.1 now. We can save a lot through the Porsche curves, or the Porsche curves. Let's get off the throttle in fact. Let's try and save as much as possible without really, because we're quite quick through here compared to the other cars. Now that's us at 0, so we've got a little bit more fuel. I tell you one thing, this is probably going to cut out before we get into the pits. There it is. Fuel's cut out. So, yeah. That's close. Right. Hard tyres. We possibly could have kept the hard tyres. I don't know if the hard tyres would make it to the end. They might not. I'd rather fresh rubber. So the good thing is now when we top up, we're going to have, I wouldn't say, we might still have to be careful. We might be able to go into a different mix, but I'm going to keep it at 6 because we've got quite a fast car. Right, so Haywood's in the pits. So he goes that lap extra. Right, let's go, come on. So Haywood's not taking on fuel, there he goes. We're going to be out before him. Right, let's go. Pit exit might be a bit wet. No, it's actually pretty decent. Right, let's go. We've got some time to make up. I don't think I'm really going to bother with the mixture. We should be able to catch. Do you know what? Something tells me, I don't know. The leaders may pit. I'm just going to say that right now. McEwen and Portilla, they may pit. If they pit, it's an easy win. If they don't pit, I'm not going to say it's an easy win, but we should be able to catch up. I'm going to lift and coast still, maybe here and there. Oh, tyres are cold. Keep forgetting that in the first lap. We shouldn't really get a penalty because we were kind of slow. Yeah, something tells me they will pit. I think Haywood is the guy that does a one-stopper. I think he always does a one-stop. But I think the other guys do a two-stop. Oh my, right, okay. We're just going straight on. We'll keep the gap to the car in front. We shouldn't really get a penalty. If you do it before a certain point in the track, you can self-regulate your mistake. So we kept it 18 seconds, so we didn't gain anything, so we're not getting a penalty. So what we got, 3 laps of fuel. See what I'm actually going to start saving fuel. I think it's starting to get dull again, which is not a good sign. I think the leaders will pit. Now if the leaders do pit, the only person I need to watch for is Haywood at P8. But we were out in plenty of time ahead of him, so we should have quite a bit of a gap between him. But I think I'm going to start saving fuel. So I'm going to go again, maybe 75, 80%, 90% throttle, round about that mark. Let's check. Nah, it should be fine. Yeah, we need to be careful. I mean, we get 2.8, but we need to be careful. Yeah, we're not losing too much. I mean, I'd like to get like ahead, but unfortunately we can't really do that because we're going to burn a lot of fuel and we can't really afford, you know, it's one of those things, if you go for it and you get a lead and a gap over, you know, if they do pit, we pit, but the only trouble we've got is Haywood. I don't know how far he is behind us, but he is behind us. But I think he'd be able to go to the end without pitting, so we need to be careful of that. You know, 16 seconds, so we're keeping we're keeping that distance. As soon as they pit, I mean, we've got the lead, so you're kind of hoping they do pit. I think they will pit. I think they will. So we're catching up to Portilla, who's in the Viper, the Dodge. So about 2.4 laps of fuel. fact, you know what? We could probably go actually, because we've only got another lap after this. I miscalculated. And I've miscalculated this. I've miscalculated that corner again. So it should be okay. I don't think we're going to get a penalty. I'll try to go through the numbers here. So we've 5 minutes left. Yeah, we've only got 2 laps left. And we've got 2.2 fuel, so we've got this lap and then we'll have one more. So no, we don't have 2 laps, sorry, we've got a lap and a half. Interesting, if they don't pit, it's kind of touch and go really. Yeah, we can kind of gun it a little bit now. All that fuel saving. You can see how much speed we've got. I'm going to just brake a little bit. I keep running wide at that bit. We shouldn't get a penalty. "15 seconds behind McEwen, the Aussie." I don't know what that was. That wasn't really much of an Australian accent. Alright, good day, mate. Right, we've got plenty of fuel. So we miscalculated our fuel because we did pit a lap later than my previous attempts. Oh sugar, okay, yep, bump into that, that's nice. So we actually did run more fuel. Moment of truth. Oh, a bit doggy getting in there. Oh, horrible. Does he pit? Yep. So it turns into an easy win. Oh my goodness, so Haywood is going to be our, well, probably he should be our next guy. I think the rest of the guys will probably pit. Yep. So you can see the American Haywood and the Lamborghini does not pit because he pitted with us. But he is 19 seconds behind us. So if we came in earlier, we could have pushed and pitted, and we may have come out ahead, possibly. We've actually got plenty of fuel. So this is the Mercedes McLaren SLR 2009. I think it's actually quite a good car for this race. It feels pretty good. You know, we've got 19. I mean, our main rival in this race was always. Sorry, it's McEwen. As McEwen came out, McEwen's come out ahead of Haywood, but Haywood's your kind of other target. I mean, we could have pitted and come out just ahead of Haywood. Probably done a similar pit strategy to McEwen. But I mean, we're 20 seconds ahead, we're comfortably winning this. But the main reason I'm doing this, I'm trying to get I actually want to get I keep missing my braking point for that corner. I'm trying to get the Porsche 917K, or I could get the McLaren F1. I'm probably going to get the Porsche. I'll get that McLaren will be the next kind of saving up event type thing. And this is why I do this race. I really actually, I mean, I've never I don't think I've did this race and really not enjoyed it. It's a really good race to do. Le Mans a good track. You know, you've got oh excuse me, I've got hiccups. You've got a bit of rain. You know, you can pick different cars. It's good to try, you know, different cars out. But I do think that was a good strategy, saving the first stint, saving as much as you possibly can, and going that extra lap. And I thought we were actually pretty tight for fuel, but we were actually easy. So you can see a wee bit oversteer, but it's easy to correct in this car. So we do run sports hards, we don't do the mediums. I've never actually used mediums, I always use hards. But this is a car that was just sitting about in my garage and it wasn't doing anything. I think I came across the paint scheme for it. And I thought, you know, the PP is good. And I've just totally... Such a scrappy last lap. See, men can't multitask. But I think the colour scheme's really nice. You know, it's a nice homage to the McLaren F1 team. Is it McLaren? Or was it Williams? Well, I've got a really itchy ear, like really itchy. And of course I run wide. So there we go, P1, easy win. Yeah, it's a really good looking car, it's got a really big nose. But I've done the wide body conversion on it. But yeah, that paint scheme's good. So I do have I've done my marathon. 10.5 million, I've only got another like 8 million to get. Well, 7.5 you want to be, or 7.4 or whatever, to get the McLaren, not the McLaren, the Porsche 917. So that's a good race to do. I think it's interesting, put it that way. So let's open this ticket and that will end the video here. So I think it's Nathan, is it Nathan or Nathan? Nathan Tate is the guy. He puts up quite a few builds that are really quite good. So he uses this one quite a lot. Sardinia, the road track. I've always used that one or the Spa, but Spa's like an hour long and it's just a little bit, you know, I find the Le Mans one's easier. So let's get this ticket. I need to do an oil change. Let's see what we get. It's a 4-star, it should be. Oh, it'd be good to get the gold bullion. No! We could sell the car. What is it? A Dodge Charger Hellcat. I think I've already got that one. In fact, let's just see. Let's see what we can get. I think I've souped that one up. I think I've got it with some stupid, like, crazy horsepower. Right, let's just see what we can get for that one. Because it might actually work out. Probably would have got 10,000 coins or so, maybe. I need to find it first. I don't think you can... This is probably the easiest way actually, because Dodge. See. So I've actually, I think that's it there. What other ones have they got, the Dodge? Is that it? I actually don't have Oh, excuse me. Maybe it's not the one I'm thinking about that I've done. Let's see what we would get. 21,000. Yeah, let's just sell it. I don't need to. So there we go. Oh dear. I do apologise. This cough really gets quite tickly. So, yeah, I'm trying to build up. As I say, I've got 10 million, so I'm just going to check to see. It shouldn't be low stock because it's just come in the other day. So there it is, 18 million. This one, I'd like to get both, but I'm probably going to get the 917K. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me. Take care, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.